gut on my back, watching your girls can't give it up. I touch you where it hurts first. Brutalize you with a verse. Criticize my lyrics work. Think about a lost block, black stop. I rap to make a right drop, then slap you with my back drop. The boom back, slap back, but back. Step in my path and get that ass go crack. Check it out. On and on, rock on to the break down. It's on. On and on. What? On and on. What? To the break of dawn. What? On and on. What? On and on. What? To the scene, then like the Buddha bang. Hang out with the Jew crew, down with the coochie bang. Brothers, some they do the same. Monkey see, monkey do, get your monkey butt plain. Individuals get original, cause it this be critical and get kaboom and pitiful. I ain't with the big con hump, ripping other runs apart. Hit a spark, need some on point. I stick to a city with some ripple, hit a pity from the middle, hang on like a crippled nipple. Check it out, on and on, rock on to the break of sound. It's on. On and on. What? On and on. What? Check it out to the break of dawn. What? On and on. On and on. Check it out to the break of dawn. On and on. On and on. Check it out to the break of dawn. On and on. On and on. Check it out to the break of dawn.
After, you know, because it was like everybody wanted it, and we all knew that if one fell out, then we'll be hurting everyone else, because it wasn't like it was just me in and out. If I did something wrong, then it would affect all three of us. You know what I'm saying? It'll bring all three of us down. So we was all doing things to bring each other up. So that was my strongest point, because I know I was hard-headed. I was the hard-headed one, and Kane and be like, they'll come to me and talk to me to calm me down about stuff to keep me out of trouble, because I was the wild one. So it was like the family thing is definitely what kept us together and kept us doing what we had to do.
What's the flavor with this chain around your neck? You know what I'm saying?
Check it out. The reason I wear this chain around my neck, right? This is a representation of all the brothers and sisters that's locked down right now, you know what I'm saying? It's a constant reminder to you. Because if you know anybody that's locked down, they need you more now than they ever did in their whole entire life. Straight the fuck up. And it's going to be a day when they do come home, remember that. And if you home now from jail or incarcerated and was here, we like to say we hope you stay out here. Peace and love from the Naughty Boys in 1993, straight up.
We're getting older and we see things from different ways now, you know, because when you know it's another year and you done had 12 months and more.
This is it. Now, are you doing your own merchandising?
Yeah.
And is there a clothing line tied onto this, or what you doing?
Well, it's expanding right now. Right now, we just have like a few items like the sweatshirts, the boxers, and bed sheets, and like watches and stuff like that. We're gonna break it up here in the Canada area on a retail tip.
Okay.
But like in the States, it's on every cassette and CD. But like people in Canada can get it by writing to the fan mail, and like we'll get a catalog sent to you.
I'm ready for them, but them no ready for me. I'm ready for them, but them no ready for me. Bring them on 1, bring them on 2, bring them in 3.
Hip-hop is imitating Treach's style, technique, and image. Are you finding it hard to like walk the streets these days? Are you finding it hard to turn on, well, I won't say turn on the radio, because you probably don't turn on the radio and hear too much hip-hop that you really want to hear. Right. Unless you're in L.A. checking out, what is it, Ice Cube has got his little mobile unit around, right? But are you finding it hard? I mean, is it getting silly for you? Or people, you know, everybody's looking like Naughty by Nature?
You know, first, I take it depends on how, you know, the way it's brought or represented. It's like it's out there and they're doing their thing, and it's like, if it seems like it's a part of my style or whatever, if they're using it and they still give respect to Naughty by Nature and let it know, because, you know, my style came from somewhere. I listened to the Rakims and the KRS-Ones and the LL Cool J's back then and adapted my style from that and made my own. So I'm not mad at them. It's only the ones who come out and style like that and make it as though they originated it and then down Naughty. That's when it's dead wrong. You know what I'm saying? But if they out there and they're doing their thing and they give us respect, we have no problem with them. You know what I'm saying? I see it as a form of support.
Yeah, that's like coming to somebody's house, eating their food before they sit down and not saying thank you.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, we understand it. What was the first rhyme you two learned together? And you can't even, if you remember, you got to do it before we get out of here.
I don't remember, but I know the first rhyme we learned together was for a senior talent show. Class of '88 is when I graduate. Juniors in the house. No, seniors in the house, but the juniors must great. It was something, boy. It was old school, but we was in it, y'all. That was
Did you win the talent show with that?
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
that's what got you here. Was that the beginning?
You right. That's what kept us
sparked it.
together. Because we was just there like as a group for that one show. And we just did it because it was like KG's talent show was last year, and he quiet. He ain't do nothing all year. He wanted to do something before he left. So we did it all together, and then we was just out. And then after that, we said we might have something here.
So it's like we just got a tool now that we could use, you know, it's just a representation of that.
Do you feel like rap has almost gone full circle, you know? It was underground, came out, and everybody, it was the new thing, so all the media and record companies, for example, jumped on it because they could make money. And now that establishment that's brought it up is kind of pushing it down because it's gotten a little bit
Too large.
and too truthful.
Yeah, and plus it's like, when, like, you see the little endorsements and commercials and stuff, it's like, that's catered to like a pop rapper or something like that. That's not catered to a hardcore hip-hopper. But now the pop mainstream listeners, they're listening and accustomed to hardcore hip-hop because the pop is, they know that's not the real and the true art. So they're abandoning that to the side and not listening to it, and they listen to the real stuff. So the same people who are pushing it down, the people who are supporting them behind them are requesting the hardcore hip-hop. So at the same time, while they pushing it down, their supporters and followers are pushing it right back up. So that's why I say hardcore hip-hop will never die.
Hey, you can smoke a split with a clip, but there's still no mountain high, you know. Or wide enough to touch the naughty, nappy, nasty nigga, the nasty, trashy, whole happy pappy. That's happy to be nappy. Me and Ben rock, win spots in flocks and groups and troops with timber boots and jail suits. That's how I roll when my hair do dope. When the will I got won't and competition ain't dope. Beat you, break you, broke you, smoke you, take you, send you to your little group on mute. Sooner or later, you wanna flip, tell them full, send me half with a dip. And all that other Ringling brother shit. Sporty, naughty, hot bar, greater than HOI, shit, slam the flim, flam, and then jam. You can run, but you can't hide, you can't go far. No matter where you go, there you are. We got it right, we got it bad, we got it whoa, we got it bad, we got it right, we got it bad, we got it whoa, we got it bad. Here we go, yo, hit it, killing it, we'll come back. See a sucker stretch a sucker guard your naps. Cussing wasn't enough to tell a black man rap. See a 40 sucker 40, guess who's back? You're chilling with a titty feeling. Step into the puny footy punks, catch your feelings. I ain't so many guts, call me gutter. I'm the bread and butter punk, motherfucker, South gutter. Walking from the gutter, brand new steady, heavy as a Chevy, ready for the pity petty. I'm pretty ready. Place your bet on a vet, the 3-man threat. What you see is what you get. We got it right, we got it bad, we got it wrong, we got it bad, we got it right, we got it bad, we got it wrong, we got it bad. Coming around the corner with my uptown bunch. I bet your bottom dollar that your bottom buck chumps. Give it up, it's a juice thing. I'm stepping for the reppin', wrecking all the rest in. Weapon testing on who's stepping. Ain't a bluff, but an iggy enough for the rugged rough stuff. If you're tough, knuckle up. I cut your like class, then blast you by the trash. After I laugh, then I'm dashed. You can't handle the scandal of an uptown vandal. Shooting up your toes, making sandals. Somebody told me that you owe me, but can't nobody hold me. I do my dirt all by my lonely. We got it right, we got it bad, we got it wrong, we got it bad, we got it right, we got it bad, we got it wrong, we got it bad. We got it, we got it, we got it. We got it, we got it, we got it, we got it.
and ragamuffin styles in hip-hop. Very strong now. Very, very strong. How you feel about that? I mean, you use it.
I feel great about the reggae influence because it's like, right now, like to me, that was the secondary music I listened to. It's like rap was always first to me, but reggae, I just loved it from Bob Marley. Ever since I knew about Bob Marley, I always listened to him ever since. Then his son came out, you know, so Ziggy came out, and then I was just all into that. Then you got now like the Shabbas, and you know, and it's just expanding, and it's the music that I've been listening to it for a while, and now they're like incorporating it with hip-hop and putting the hip-hop music to that, and the same thing with hip-hop, they're putting the reggae, so it's like all black music, so it's like in the same form, so I respect it and love it the same.
Yeah, yeah. What's your favorite? Because it's always important to know what the DJ likes.
I like all.
Yo,
Like, I got a wide range of music. You know, I listen to all from rock to jazz to soul to classical, whatever it takes.
Is a DJ allowed to have his own, like, favorite, you know what I mean? Because you really have to use everything and know how to use everything.
Definitely. You have to listen to everybody and be able to take everyone, you know, music.
Yeah.
You know, and then break it down later to, you know, whatever records you like later or whatever.
OPP, was that the bass line, a little piano lick there from the Jacksons?
Well, yeah.
I Want You
I
Back
sort of
or
dissected
ABC?
it a little bit.
Okay, you
like
dissected
dissecting.
but that's
break
what
it
you
down.
do. That's your
Yeah,
art.
Definitely, you know.
Okay. Okay, cool. Tell me about Take It to Your Face.
Yeah.
That's
Take
just
it to your
street, like
face.
just hardcore underground, hardcore beats with just hardcore lyrics, and we're just taking it to our opposition's face. That's it.
Word up. Straight to the dome.
I listen to the sounds, get out here, chill, you know. So it's always been the reggae and hip-hop thing for me, you know, the main thing. I guess that's where I got my quick tongue, because I used to always chant, like when along with the records when I was younger, like just so then I can't even, I could chant somebody else's song, but I can't my own.
A little bit of somebody else's, just, is there something that you know that just, you hear it sounds like?
Them know every way, so change your body way of thinking and go on easy, right? Them know every way, Heavy D and Supercat. Word up.
So what do you think about how much reggae's flavoring hip-hop right
It's
now?
about time. It's about time. It's like, I see reggae as the new hip-hop. Because before, when it was just coming up, how hip-hop, reggae doing the same thing. And hip-hop just, when it came, everybody's like, oh, and grabbing. Now reggae, the same thing. It's like, seemed like a Shabba and Supercat, as soon as they come out, they blow up. Buju Banton, you know, Shaka Demus. It's like, as soon as they come out, it's like, boom, Ninja Man. And as soon as they come to, and we really like Ninja Man, get used to them in the country, they'll know how fierce and rude boy style, how much they have. Definitely, enough props to reggae.
One more thing. What do you have to say to those people who say, my show's Rap City, and they say, what are you doing playing that dancehall stuff?
Man, are you crazy? Yo, that's a black art form, you know what I'm saying? And it's like music from our culture that we can't lose and get out of touch with. As long as they play it, man, y'all should be listening to it with an open ear. You hear it and sometimes you don't know what they're saying at some points, but the more you listen to it, you know it's your music, because it's like totally a different language at first, but then you start understanding, and it's surprising. And it ain't too surprising if you really think about it, because it's your music and it's really in you, so that's why you understand it after a while. Don't never neglect it. For reggae, dancehall, man, that's the music, the new form of hip-hop. Never diss it.
It's just like dissing them to their face, you know what I'm saying? That's like a verbal curse. You know, so I take it as a diss. If you diss me on wax, I'm going to take it to your face. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like we going to be chilling at no party and hanging out afterwards. They're like, oh, I thought they was, nah, it ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? I take it as though if you went straight up to me and said whatever you said to me on wax straight to my face on the street, I take it as disrespect. And there are a lot of people, they out battling now because they can't handle the whole weight. They can't handle the lyrics nor whatever happens after that. So they don't get into it.
You're gonna get heat regardless. If you get up there, if we got up there and switched our show up, we'll get heat from the hood, because we wouldn't be keeping it real, you know? So I'd rather keep it real than keep it with the streets and catch the heat from the whoever else going to place it, and then walk the streets and have respect in the hood. We rather keep that, you know? That's what we're about, because we feel as though we're a voice for the people and the youth that's in the hood and in the environment where they can't get out and don't have no one to speak for them.
From the Flavor Unit, designed for your taste. Here's another piece of Naughty by Nature from 1993. Take it to your face.
Yeah. Some more flavor off the 1993 album, y'all. This one is called Take It to Your Face. Don't get caught up in it. Yeah. I'm about to take it to your face. Yeah. I'm about to take it to your face. Yeah. I'm about to take it to your face. Yeah. About to take it to your face. Yeah. I'm about to take it to your face. Yeah. About to take it to your face. Yeah. About to take it to your face. Yeah. About to take it to your face. We about to bully your ass around, pull you and smack you around, do you and knock it out, get through you and rock your town. Ticky titty, take a tag, getting triggers, smacking packs, so snap, we put our town on the map. I keep you warm like Long John, strong and on time. Many suckers will want to be on mine. One step forward, 21 steps back. One step forward, ain't no one to get capped. It's time to mistreat them and beat them, stomp them and drop them, no need them. Sneak them, use them, bruise them and do them. Put something to them, then lose them. I'm taking tack, this rap. Real hip-hop back, plus it's too strong, too black. I want black colors for year. Punani lover for year. Jack another for cheer. Your mom's a Mackin' mother of the year. Yeah, we come clear from ear to ear. Be still down, looking anywhere near. Hands up in the place, get a little taste of the bass. I'm about to take it to your face. Yeah, I'm about to take it to your face. Yeah, I'm about to take it to your face. Yeah, I'm about to take it to your face. Yeah, so tell your story on the face-to-face basis, wherever the place is, whatever your race is, your diss, I'm taking faces. Neck yoke, your neck braces. I go way back, I getting jacked for sleepers with fat laces. A hard rock from a hard block was always hard to stop the spot and harder to stop Finn rock. But we got what we get, and you get what you got. If you pop the lip a lot, get my job. This rock, so this jocks can stop. After 1993, Naughty's the album that hits the spot. Step from this place with the gin face, not an in-store, in-hawk. Keep the faith, I keep you in place. Picking on your weight, picking on your tape, sticking on your mate, getting all your pay. Come on, hands up in the place, you get a little taste of the bass. I'm about to take it to your face, yeah. I'm about to take it to your face, yeah. About to take it to your face, yeah. About to take it to your face, yeah. So tell your story, it's all your fault that this hard assault came up that quick. You ready, buddy, for an ass for ass whip. Into the cops that harass me, kiss my ass, she hairy, hot, nasty ass like it's classy. You getting lit, I'm on the same tip, you get your brain hit. That's all the respect that your name gets. Around these parts, we smart, sneak the weak, the streets teach nuts and knees, so please start. So I can have to hang you by your heels, drop me off top of the hill, so I can regroup and scoop up still. Fuck how you feel, get the bubble, trying to judge your niggas with a phony baby photo. Trick, you should've kept your braces, this man, I would've had it, and close his squeaky mouth with a magnet. You read a rewritten diss if I don't care. While I'm sticking gobs of gum in your son's hair. Hands up in the place, get a little taste of the bass. I'm about to take it to your face, yeah. I'm about to take it to your face, yeah. About to take it to your face, yeah. About to take it to your face, yeah. So tell your story walking.